Why does every character look like a stab you in the back while smiling? The Canadian dude looks sketchy. No comment. Jen has built a shipyard. Oh, Jen can actually now properly build ship stuff. However, it would still take you 34 turns to build it. You don't have a huge amount of production here. Let's get your market up and running so we can get some more trade going. Why can't you move around? Irritating. Oh, because it's the same turn. That's why. Stay there for the time being. Alright, skip is not working for some reason. Okay, now it is. Trying to keep an eye on Maori shipbuilding efforts, because I do still have transports coming in. What do I think of that deal? I would much prefer just diplomatic power there, buddy. Not the best one, but I have spares, so it's not the end of the world. Wow, they brought them in a hurry. It's actually a hell of a lot more troops here than I expected. They attack as well, then I'm dead. Yeah, you shot my transports. These defences are doing a lot less damage than I'd expected. Alright, so you're willing to make peace. I'm going to say no until I've got a little bit more to bargain with. I want this city. I'm not taking it, I just want it to bargain with. Right, battleships. Battleships, battleships, battleships. Ha 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 ha. Ba-boom! Now the bombardment can really begin. You move up. You move up. Hadn't really thought about this bit. You move up. You move here. Fire. Fire. Fortify. 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 Actually, the medic, unlink, can go here instead, where you can heal everyone around you. And you are a bit more of a challenge, because I don't want this city just firing at you. There's no point to that. You can just go and stand here. Yoink. Cavalry? Let's just have a look around, shall we? Standing here, I'm safe. Three charges, so you basically can use one more. Let's go here. And you've built more railroads, I assume? Yes. You can't actually escape. You can, however, upgrade. 2 melee units there, so let's go ahead and upgrade you with that, and then have you shoot the knights. You take no damage from attacking, you only do damage, which also upgrades you. Excellent. And now you should be able to resist these two. Meanwhile, in Niani, where we have +1 immunity, which would somewhat suggest that we're running out. No, we want sewers here, because the housing is capped. My farm was pillaged. Damn you! Oh, and we have another trader. Owalata, how would you like to build me a trader? And also, Timbuktu, how would you like to build me another builder? Because we're gonna need it. No, not that one. That one. I find it weird that the repair button's not in the same place as the build improvement area. Because I keep pressing the wrong thing. Or about to press. I haven't actually pressed it yet. Timbuktu. Really needs housing. Build that sewer. Build it high. Or don't. Kumbisala has got enough housing. Build that stock exchange. Let's let the money really flow in. Okay, Mordred going back to watch the Imperial till Death clash. I mean, work, yes. Work. How many diplomatic favours have we accrued? 914. We did spend a bunch triggering the emergency against the Maori. But we still have a lot more. So, missionaries doing your thing. I think I'm going to go ahead and hire one more. And then, are there any great people I wish to purchase? I could get Horatio Nelson. Plus 50% flanking bonus for all naval units. I don't think that's going to be useful. I tend to prefer ranged naval ships rather than things like ironclads. And this is going to be good if you have an ironclad fleet. Or I guess ironclads upgrade to destroyers? Probably. Right, I can get infantry now. I have oil. Where are you? Privateer is ranged. Ironclad is not. And it does indeed upgrade to a destroyer, which is the final level. Really, destroyers have the same anti-air strength as battleships. That seems a little bit weird. Another trading post done. Oh, we get era score for trading posts. Okay, that's good to know. Canada developed mobilization. Oh, they're shooting at the Cree unit up there. I thought, what are you shooting at? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Welcome to the World Congress. Plus 100% of the city-state yield type when sending trade routes to a city-state of this type. Or city-states of this type do not provide their unique suzerain bonus. We definitely want that. I want it to be trade city-states, and I'd like it to be like 8. Migration treat. Oh wow, there's loads. Select the outcome of this resolution. Plus 20% pop growth, but minus 5% loyalty per turn in this player's cities, or plus 5 loyalty but less pop growth. I think I can counter that loyalty. But I'm not going to invest very heavily in it. Chosen player gains 2 Diplo points. Spend 5. It's 100. Rather than another 5 votes, which then brings the price up by another 4, 350. I don't think I want to spend that many. We'll go with 5. World's Fair. Each nation has the best... Which nation has the best creatives and inventors? Gain score by generating great people points per person per turn. I generate a lot of great people points. Yes, I would like to see this. I will invest 50 points into it. And there we go. We're already spending quite heavily of our diplomatic capital. We also gained quite a bit. As a World of Warships player, I can assure you destroyers having the same anti-air as battleships is silly. Yeah. Sovereignty has passed. Trade cities. Excellent. Wow, everyone voted. Oh no. I voted trade. Trade. Cool. Coupe got the population growth. And he and... No, Laurier invested very heavy... Wait. Why did you vote for... You voted for Coupe. Why did Amantor vote for Coupe? Does she think that Coupe is going to have loyalty issues? Because there is an upside and a downside. See, this is so far been the most interesting proposal to come up so far. Plus 5 loyalty but minus 20% population growth. Or vice versa. So Coupe now gets the population growth but loses loyalty. Diplomatic victory passed. Pakakuchi took it. With 8 points spent. And they do seem to spend quite a lot of points in this. Noted. So you probably do need to go in with 9 or 10 to win this. And the World Fair passed. Everyone voted for it. I probably shouldn't have voted quite so heavily.
If you can walk away from a landing, it's a good landing. If you use the airplane the next day, it's an outstanding landing.
Okay, we have got flight, so the observation balloon is really interesting. Modern era support unit adds +1 range to adjacent bombard strength units. So my bombards, and later artillery, can then get 3 range. Right, so we just need to generate great people points per turn for that. Is there a way of seeing the current standings? Yeah, it's there. Dumbass. So we'll get an idea next turn how much we've all produced. Alright, it is time for some more bombardment! Macedon's bringing in a lot of ships. And... bombardment! And... bombardment! And... bombardment! Okay, we actually blitzed these cities down super quickly. We might be able to capture this turn. The unveiling of a new museum is drawing people to the arts, perhaps dance and opera next. Progress towards opera and ballet is advanced. Okay, that was a lot more painless than I'd kind of expected. So, now let's talk. You have 2 great works. Where's the one I just took? What was it called? I don't even remember what it was called. Hang on. Oh, it was in Nguaria. Oh, and Nguaria's got all of the... Hang on. Can I steal those? Yep. So that's 3 culture and 2 tourism. 3 culture, 2 tourism, 3 culture, 2 tourism. Unfortunately, I have nowhere to store them. I don't think I can build museums yet. I suspect it's a culture tech, isn't it? So for steel I can get Eiffel Tower, which means all tiles in my civilization gain +2 appeal. That's actually going to be really useful for getting neighborhoods. And it's +2 in every single tile. And it would allow me to get artillery. +1 production from lumber mills unlocks urban defences, giving your cities an automatic 200 fortification strength and the ability to perform ranged attacks. All previous wall improvements become obsolete and siege support units are no longer effective. Okay, so steel is a pretty big deal, apparently. Radio, broadcast centre, seaside resorts, aluminium. Research labs, anti-tanks, mountain tunnels. Ooh, combustion! Golden Gate Bridge. Land units can cross without needing to embark, acts as a modern road and creates modern roads if not present in land tiles on either end. City gains +3 amenities. All tiles in this city, +4 appeal. Must be built on a coast tile. Bridge must run straight across the hex between 2 land tiles directly opposite each other. At least 1 water tile must be present on both the left and the right sides of the bridge. Cannot be built on a lake. Huh. That's an interesting wonder, that one. It's kind of the opposite of the canal, Panama Canal. Hell, you could just build a Golden Gate Bridge between Alaska and Russia. Just build it right there. I'm sure that counts. There's water above it and below it. Supply convoys replaces the medic. And even more movement for embarked units. Crikey, they're going to move fast. So we want steel. Right, so we're currently getting urbanization. I know I'm not doing particularly well when it comes to the culture tax. Natural history is what we would require. We don't even have colonialism yet. Wait, water park district. District placed out on a coastal tile dedicated to keeping your people happy but increasing amenities. Cannot be built in the same city as an entertainment complex. I can get a museum there, but I can't actually build museums. Sorry, I can get... Where are museums from? Oh, it's probably a... district thing, isn't it? Of course it is. What kind? Theatre Square. Is that art that we've got here? But is it art? Yeah, I guess that means it's artwork. It's in the art museum, so it must be. Right, so we need to get some art districts going. Well, I think Timbuktu would be an excellent place to build one. I know you're currently doing your sewer. Art museum, archaeological museum. Yep, that's what we would need. And you have many places where you could put it. Where's your industrial zone? It's there. So that industrial zone is actually benefiting from that mine, so we don't want to put it there. That lumber mill is giving us production. And that's just a regular old farm, so we can stick it here instead. I'm beginning to get a newfound appreciation for Machu Picchu. Meaning that all mountains give you adjacency bonuses if it were a campus or a holy site. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I think this is where the theatre district's going to be. So how long is that going to take you to build? 3 turns. And then I can just buy the museum. So we need to hold on to that art for 3 turns. No total war today. Did I finish the campaign from yesterday? I honestly haven't decided. I am super close to the end. I don't know if I'll continue or start the new one, because what I don't like doing is starting a new series. Sorry, finishing a game for like an hour, then spending 3 hours of that 4 hours doing a new series. I'd rather just start a new series with the stream. But there is no stream after this one. This is the only one I'm doing today. So that's not going to happen. Oh gosh. I don't know when the next Total War game is going to be, because I've got a preview copy for Hearts of Iron, which I'm going to have to do on Monday. And that preview is going to last until the 28th. So there's going to be a lot of Hearts of Iron next week. But Total War is coming back. Don't worry about that. I just don't know when. Alright. So I am building an arts district. I'm wondering if we want another one. That's industrial. It is not next to the industrial zone. I would say go ahead and build one here. And let's see, Kumbe Sala. Well, you can't build one anyway. You could. I want you to build that coal power plant first, though. Alright, so 3 turns, and then we'll be getting a bunch more. So I need to save money to build the museums. Noted. Which does mean that we can just continue our war. As I've said, this is simply a war of wanton plunder. I think what I'm going to do is move these guys closer. No, we can't do it this time anyway. Aha. There you go, granary. You can now move here and upgrade. Yes. Coal-powered blast furnaces and test runs with an ironclad will soon allow us to produce the finest grade steel. Oh yeah, build a coal mine and ironclad. Haha. Well, I'm glad I did that then. Let's go here. And let's just go and pillage that road so they can't bring in reinforcements very easily. Just notice you don't actually have a road there. Right, more builders. How is that rice not farmed? No, we need you over here, desperately. Because you can go and farm that. Right, trader, you are currently going to Pella, which is looking like a pretty good deal. So I suspect the Pella can just continue. And this ranger is now level 2 and therefore requires a name. Right, what should we call you? Civ 6, Molly. We're going to call you Zach Barnett. I'm sure I ask that every single time, but it's worth knowing. Alright, so we have another trade route that we can set up. 52 gold to Kumasi. That's a good amount of money. Yep, let's go there. And right now you would die if you fight him. So let's move you over here, then you can rest up. Enemy spies escaped from Kumbisala. Foreign city gains independence. The city of Faras. There's a lot of loyalty pressure going on between these two. Scores competition's begun. Right, I wanted to see the scores. I am dominating. I got 111 great person points in that first turn and nobody else got any. I'm not sure I believe that. The fact that they got none? Really? That seems dubious. Ludwig van Beethoven. I could get music stuff. But it would cost me a small fortune. No, I'm good. Completed a quest for Buenos Aires. And for Vilnius. Got a boost. Got a boost for steel as well. Nice Kappa. They have another 2 great works. You need to capture the cities that have them. That is a very reasonable objective. Oh, you can't upgrade. But... oh, you can't... right, because you've already moved. Next turn I should be able to upgrade you to infantry, I think. Wow, you attacked the city and actually did a significant amount of damage. Interesting. 145 gold and oil, which we have. Oh, 1 oil. Right, because those aren't strategic resources, they are fuel, and fuel still works on a per turn basis. Before oil was merely a curiosity of scholars. Now our infantry wields it as a weapon for the first time in the world. And we now have a melee strength of 70. Bombards are looking a little aged in comparison. And this is a musketman corps. It can also be upgraded. In 3 turns time we have steel, and then we'll be able to upgrade the bombards into cannon. What do you upgrade into? Oh, you upgrade into AT. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, battleships. And, I guess, technically ironclads. We can attack it, but we would take a ton of damage if we did.